Do you have any inspirational role models that you look up to?
Well, I think my father was my largest inspiration. From when I was born, he worked extremely hard, and I saw by him working hard that it gave our family what we needed to exist. So I've always, I think, put in a good day's work, and I've tried to teach that to my children as well. I think I put a little longer than a lot of people think is healthy, but I'm slowing down a little bit now.
So what is an average day like for you?
Yeah.
Well, I usually get up anywhere between 4:45 and 5, and I'm usually at my desk between 6 and 6:30. And the first thing I do is I look at daily reports from what's on the truck for today, so I know what our sales are, and nowadays I get electronic reports of everything, our sales and our profits for the day, and the back order percentages and any issues we may have had. And then by 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, employees start coming in, and I start talking to them and seeing what's going on. I mean, I'm not responsible for anything day to day anymore except for one customer that I have. I still have one of our larger customers that's my responsibility. So depending upon what's going on with them, it will depend upon how much of my day I spend with them. And the rest of the day, I spend either looking at invoices or talking to employees basically, or sitting there thinking about what our next steps will be, doing strategic thinking. And I talk with my brother and talk with our COO and our CFO and different people within the company.
Sounds like you are the early bird in the company.
I know, right? But where do you see the company in 5 years, and more important, well, I'm not sure if more importantly in your case, but where do you see yourself?
In 5 years?
Yeah.
I'll be retired.
Retired?
I hope so. And my wife, who's out in the hallway there, I'm sure hopes the same thing. But being retired won't mean I'm going to sit around the house. I'm going to have to find something else to do. And I have a number of things I'm interested in, including broadcasting, but I used to be interested in broadcasting. And I'm going to have to find things to do besides reading and exercise. I'll probably donate time to more organizations, because since I was in high school, I've been on boards of other organizations like the local Jewish Community Center and things like that. So I'll probably continue to do things like that.
At least you have a strategic planning for your life and your goals, too.
Yeah, I hope so. Never too early, guys.
True.
Yeah, definitely.
What advice do you have for us or other teens looking for business and overall in life if you want to become a CEO?
Well, I don't know if a CEO has to be a goal, but if you want to be successful in life, I can tell you that nothing comes easy, that you have to really, you don't necessarily have to know where the end game is going to be, but I believe that if you do what's called the blocking and tackling, do the everyday parts of the job correct and don't take shortcuts, and most of all, be honest to yourself and to the people with you and have high integrity, that you'll become successful. And you asked about business, but it doesn't have to be in business to be successful, and not everyone will be happy in business or happy being a CEO. It may be the goals that you both have, and that's very nice if it is. And actually, I think, Kirby, I heard you say earlier, it is one of your goals is to be the CEO of a company someday.
I don't know yet.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Look, I think I told you earlier, when I got out of college, I didn't know. And I thought I was going to my father's company temporarily because he needed me for a number of different things. He was buying out his first company, and he was going on computer for the first time in 1973, And so I ended up going to IBM school to learn how to key punch in a computer and how to, get us programmed and everything. And I thought it was temporary. I didn't know what I was going to do with my life. And then suddenly 10 years went by, I said, oh, I'm doing this. Then another 10 years went by, I said, oh, this isn't bad. Next thing I know, I like it.
It's work for you.
Yeah,
it really
it's work, because I've been lucky. It's a family business, and we're third generation. And not everyone is that lucky to get there. But I look at a lot of my employees, and although they're in a different station than me, I think they're very happy. And I think that they work hard, but play hard as well. They learn, that you can, if you put the time in, you'll find the time to have the spare time, besides work, have the spare time to enjoy yourself. And that's the most important thing. I mean, we're only on this earth for a short period of time, and you should try to make yourself happy. That might not even be working, but whatever it is, if you can find that makes you happy, it's the most important thing. I've met a lot of people who work hard and are unhappy and miserable, and that's not good. It's not worth it. When you die, it won't be in your tombstone that you worked hard, but it might be that you were happy and everyone liked you.
All right, well, thank you so much for being on the show. We had a great time talking to you. And that's it for this edition of The Bottom Line. For Elaine Sutton and Gary Perkins, I'm Kirby Kochanowski, and we'll see you next time.